What is going on? We are back. It has been a while. It's been over 2 weeks. I think it might be closer to 3 weeks, to be honest. Well, no, I think it's been just over 2 weeks. I've been taking a break. Um, there's a St. Patrick's Day event going on Fishing Planet. And I was trying to take advantage of it as much as possible. And coming back, seeing this new version update thing. The new difficulty sounds interesting to the Wilder. Kind of curious about that one. New VR training drills, stuff like that. We get the cat in the private room. I thought was kind of cool. And then, like the auto arranged cargo being more efficient. Honestly, I'm curious how efficient the auto arrange thing actually is. Like if you have like pizza on you, stuff that's got to be kept flat. If it was able to arrange your cargo in a way that actually does that, that'd be cool. I haven't really messed around with that. And then like the sticky cannon, being able to adjust what it actually picks up is kind of interesting. It's funny because I get really annoyed with the stuff the sticky cannon picks up. At the same time, I feel like I don't really want to change what it picks up. um, Support for mouse and keyboard, and then just kind of a bunch of other smaller stuff. New poses, NPCs, frames, and more. New NPCs? Like, that's interesting. Curious about that. But okay, let's have fun with this. Save data was created from a previous version of the application. Newly created save data will be in a different format, which cannot be loaded by previous versions of the software. Tracking your qubit connection progress. I guess you've noticed the qubit symbols on the wall of your private room, Sam. To the left of your backpack, these symbols show how many facilities you've connected using your qubit. In other words, they're proof of how hard you've worked. Well, I am so glad to know that now that I'm done with the game. It took me a while to figure that one out. Thank you, Torman. What else? Sticky cannon option added. Sticky cannon option has been added to your system. Options. Use it to choose the type of cargo cannon the cannon automatically retrieves. Honestly, I think the one that gives me the most frustration is just like the delivery request that like the other players drop down. What's this one? Revisit the strange realm in VR. Hartman's lab has shared research data relating to the beach following a pass to engineer a new VR training drill that recreates the strange realm you found yourself in. Your goal is to get out of there and set a high score. Oh, so there's fucking high scores for the damn thing? I don't think that makes me very happy. Oh, all roads built. All of Australia's major highways have been rebuilt. Won't be long now till they are full of vehicles, and soon enough we'll be moaning about traffic. Thanks for all your help with the reconstruction, Sam. You are the best. As if making deliveries and expanding the chiral network isn't hard enough, he goes the extra mile and rebuilds the roads for us. Sam's the man. Fuck yeah, you know it. Oh, it's nice to get that kind of recognition.
Feels good.
What is this? Wait a second. I think I'm tripping. Cargo management orders. Oh, they added a bunch of new ones, didn't they? No. Legend of Legend. Oh, you can see stuff that you've done before? Oh, that's kind of cool. So, I was a little curious about. Oh, I think I saw. Did I see a new one? No. I thought for sure I was gonna see a new one in here. Yeah, it's kind of cool that you can see, like, looking at the orders that you have on you. What's been done before and kind of the ranking that you got on it. Kind of cool. That brings me to the question of, so there's a check mark on that. So check mark. Why is there a check mark here? Completed supply request. So I feel like I had either just picked up or was just about to pick up a mission here, and I don't remember which one it was. Oh. Well, I guess one way to tell would be to look at the truck. Truck's looking pretty full. What do we got on the truck? Bunch of lost cargo. Phantom Smith. I think that's kind of what I was looking to see out of this. We got stuff for the Phantom Smith. Seriously? Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay, so I guess, where are we? We're at F6. Okay. So I guess we're gonna go drop out the stuff at Phantom Smith. Oh, I was curious about that difficulty. The Wilder. For those seeking the ultimate gameplay challenge to accompany the story, your skills as a porter will be tested to the extreme in merciless environments filled with deadly enemies, and completing orders will require every ounce of ingenuity you can muster. Although there is no turning back, once you embark upon this punishing journey, your reward will be a sense of satisfaction that is truly priceless, and you can expect genuine gratitude from the people you help. You cannot lower the difficulty on a playthrough started on to the Wilder. Really? Save data from a different difficulty cannot be loaded. Save data from a different difficulty cannot be loaded from the in-game menu while playing to the Wilder mode. So, like, I can't... I'm so confused. You cannot lower the difficulty. Save data from a different difficulty cannot be loaded. Save data from a different difficulty. Cannot be loaded while the in-game menu. From the in-game menu. Okay, and it shows a little bit more here. That's what's going on. Recommended for those who want a real challenge, accompanying a story. For those seeking ultimate gameplay challenge. I don't think we're gonna try it. I don't know. Is this something you have to do like a new game to even try? I mean, it's not really letting me change it to that. Difficulty cannot be changed on the to the Wilder difficulty menu from the in-game menu. To change difficulty levels, return to the title screen. Gotcha. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I am actually curious about it. Let me check something. Okay, so I was curious if they added any new trophies, but it doesn't look like they have. So yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty much just gonna continue on with the same stuff. I don't think I'm gonna worry about changing difficulties at this point. If I was to start a new story, I'd probably do the different difficulty. But at this point, I'm not worried about it. A little bit curious about the whole like new NPCs thing, but I don't necessarily see anything on the map right away that really identifies anything from what I see as like a new NPC. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's pretty much just carrying on with everything as it was for the most part. I might check out the VR training thing. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, normally I like to be a couple weeks ahead on game channel content. Usually I upload an hour a day. I mean, that's been pretty obvious for what's been happening over the course of the last year or so. I did end up an hour behind, or a day behind. I mean, technically I think there was a day that I uploaded 2 videos. I don't remember. I had an issue with losing more gameplay content, and I was very upset about it. And I don't really understand what the cause of it is. Like, there was no power outage, there was nothing that would be like, oh man, I'm probably lost some gameplay content there, you know. It's one of those that, like, I couldn't find any reason why the data should or could have possibly ended up corrupted. It just fucking happened. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little frustrating. What is there to say? I think that after I'm done with this game, I'm probably going to look into trying to figure out OBS a little bit more and start doing actual streams through OBS. But I'm not exactly sure how that's going to look yet, because it's like I'm busy doing coursework, and it just seems like I don't have enough time to worry about trying to stream something and do coursework. At least not to the point where I'm doing like a stream every single day. Where am I here? So I'm not exactly sure how it's all going to work out quite yet. It could end up being something where I just take a break from uploading gameplay content, or maybe I just try out pre-recording it. On there instead of on the PlayStation. It's just kind of up in the air right now, but something that I've been very frustrated about.
Thanks for coming this late at night. I'll check the orders now. Get a load of this bounty of cargo. You did well to get it all here. Good job finding this. Honestly, I'd already written it off as lost.
Now displaying your current port.
Actually, got quite a bit of stuff delivered here. Wow, 65,000.
Sun's not up yet, you know. Be extra careful out in the dark.
I'm curious about the delivery rankings and the new hardest difficulty. If it's like, oh, maybe that's it right there. MW. What was that? What was it called? Something Wilder, right? To the Wilder. To the, oh yeah, TTW, okay. To the Wild, yeah, okay. That's interesting. This one's not on a time limit. I think I carry these on my back. Yeah.
Order accepted. Thank you.
To some extent, I almost feel like the update kind of made me lose a little bit of my ambition to play, to be honest. I don't think it has anything to do with taking like 2 weeks off of the game or anything, but To the Wilder. The new difficulty might have done a little bit on it too. It's like, I spent a lot of time getting like, oh yeah, get all these deliveries done on the hardest difficulty, get the S rank, and then halfway through it's like, surprise, new difficulty. Like, oh, thanks so much. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and drive over to F8 and deliver the packages to Mr. Impossible from there. I don't know, maybe the trophies. See, now that To the Wilder crap is popping up, and it's like, I want it. I want those rankings. I don't know, maybe in the next video I'll up the difficulty. I'm a little frustrated by it, though, I'll tell you that. And it's one of those that it's like, if I'm going to focus on a new difficulty, it's going to be mainly for the missions that I haven't done yet, and or are less than a triple L ranking. Because, I mean, we've spent a decent bit of time doing the fucking triple L ranking missions. And I don't want to fucking just redo everything that we just did over the last, whatever, like fucking 40 hours. It probably hasn't been 40 hours, but I don't know, maybe it has been. I know there's been time put into, like, you know, upgrading all the roads and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly how much time we put into just doing deliveries on this difficulty, but getting over half of them done and then being like, surprise, do them again, like, that's a little frustrating. Most of these deliveries have been repeats anyway from lower difficulties.
Now this is living.
Well, that's some new dialogue. 238 triple L missions. And for what? Not a fucking thing.
Feel that speed!
Now we gotta get to the Wilder. And what's it gonna be after that? To the moon? Talk about frustrating. It makes me wish that I finished this game before the fucking update came out. I heard that they were adding some stuff when they kind of brought it over to PC. But they just ruined my whole career. I think the big one for me is there's the trophy for doing like a specific number of missions on like different categories of missions. When I get that done, I'll probably think about increasing the difficulty more. But I really don't want to do it right now. I've got all the containers on me, right? I better have them all on me. I don't know why I just asked me that.
Ah, decided to come back and hang out again, huh? You want to see these orders, bro? Ooh, blow us away. I cannot believe you carried all this shit on your own. An impossible feat for any other porter.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You've done an absolutely kick-ass job, bro. We seriously never dreamed you put in this much effort to help us out. We're like fucking shocked. So we've gone ahead and prepared an ultimate challenge. Just for you. It's the most impossible of impossible orders. But a badass like you could surely prove us wrong. And we're hoping that you do. Pick up the sub-order when you're ready to show us how it's done. Take it to the limit and beyond, baby!
I'm concerned.
Well done.
What is it? That's my question. VOG warning. What the fuck? 7XLs. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Recover all the hazardous chiral sculptures from the armed hostiles. Ooh. That's disgusting. 45 minutes. This is a timed one? And it's like every hostile base. trying to think, like, how would we even do this? I was thinking you set up your truck, like, outside the second armed hostile territory, and then you book it in the truck past the animal shelter. "45 minutes is rough." I wonder if that 45 minutes changes on depending on what difficulty you're on. But I think that I don't even think you can change the difficulty to restart the game from your most recent save. Yeah. I almost feel like it'd be better to hit this in reverse. Because what I could do is I can start it up, zip line back to the truck. If I could run the truck up here. Fuck, and then we'd have to backtrack with the truck, go all the way around here. It would take it would take 45 minutes just to do those two and then go all the way back. How? I mean, I want to say a zip line. You can't carry 7XLs on your back. So the truck has to be involved at some point. And I think you can carry like 3. Maybe it was 5. God, this is so difficult to do those two, right? Can you hook a fucking floating carrier to you on a coffin board? Hey, even then, like, this is a big distance to go. Hmm. Like, these 4 feel easy enough. You hit this one, go around here, bam, 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 and then bam. But to do all this in the truck in under 45 minutes just feels rough. But you can't zip line them all. I mean, zip lining them all. If you could carry all 7, zip lining them would work. But you can't carry 7. So you gotta have the truck. I don't feel like, because I can zip line all the way to here. And then I could even just set up like a couple more zip lines to cheat across the water here. And then have the truck just kind of sitting out here somewhere where I can go up through the musician, past there. Go back down that way. I mean, I feel like that would be the best bet. Set the truck out here. And then I can just go up the side of the musician here, run over this way. Come down here, cut across, hit this up, and then, well, from here, I think it'd be faster if we went up the little hillside here and cut over, hit this one, and then drove to this one, hit that one, drove to this one, hit that one. Yeah, I mean, I could see that being done in maybe a half hour. If you really fucking book it. So zip line to here, zip line across there, truck over here, hit this one. That's probably like 15 minutes on its own. And then go up here and over. Bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so that's right. And then from here, what's the fastest way to get up here? I almost feel like because from here, you really need to get over the mountain as fast as possible. There's a little fucking road through here. But you're not going through there. That's BT territory. There's no way you're doing that. Unless you start here. Getting this one. Is so out of the way. That's what I was saying. It's almost like you start with this one and work your way backwards. Bam, 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 bam. And then you come back up through the animal shelter. Musician, come back down this way. I mean, that would feel like it's the most straightforward, but I mean, even that's gonna take time to run up here, hit this. From here, like, you gotta drive here, and you've gotta drive... Where? I mean, from here... Even if you go down by F6, I think this is BT territory. Yeah, this is BT territory right here. And it's those big fuckers. This is my bridge. I remember I ran through here with the truck previously, and it wasn't good. So it's almost like you just wait for the right opening where there's no rain. Or... And it's the VOG warning, so it's gotta be, you gotta be careful with this stuff. Can you just skip across that? And that terrain's not great. But if you can squeeze through all that, through the mine... Oh my god, I don't like it. Oh, that's 20 minutes right there. Just starting the mission, zip lining, or, you know, whatever. Zip lining, taking the monorail, whatever, back to the truck. And then taking the truck up to this first one. That's like 20 minutes alone. I almost feel like it's just one that you gotta fucking do, and then and not expect to get a... Not expect to get the time outcome that you're hoping for. Well, how are we doing on time? Not great. Okay, so I think we'll end up trying this in the next one. Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to take the full hour and then some. But I think that I'm not going to worry about the time limit. And I'm just going to worry about completing it. Because it's just crazy. So yeah, we'll go back to F5. We'll take the monorail back to the truck. We'll take the truck up to F7. Hit the camp. And then kind of decide what direction to go from there. I mean, if I can skip over the mountains and past F6 to get back to the road, I mean, realistically, the fastest would be to go just straight over the mountain. But basically, you're going through BT territory. You're going through multiple BT territories to make that happen. At minimum, you're going through one and going past the Ghost Hunter. But this is a crazy BT area. This is probably the worst BT area on the map. And I mean, obviously, there's a way to jump over the mountain right here, but I don't fucking see how. Not with a truck, right? Was that done with the fucking truck? I don't know. I think I'm probably just gonna play it safe. I'm gonna hit this up, take the fucking road back all the fucking way around. I mean, this is gonna be like a 2-hour fucking mission. Oh boy. What a pain in the ass.
Be safe out there.
I'm just like at a loss for fucking words right now. I don't know what the hell. Oh my goodness. It's just one of those that's going to get a poor rating. I don't know. I guess I'm fucking done with this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Go ahead and save it. Alright. Yeah. Catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.